look at him. He is beautiful, but look at his hair. When are you going to cut that hair?
Do you have a problem with that?
She was toxic to be around. She wouldn't look at you in the eye. She was very dismissive.
Speaking about claims of a toxic work environment.
Let's toast to you not being pregnant if you're not pregnant.
Mariah Carey is opening up about this uncomfortable 2008 appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres show.
I don't know what to say. I am so sad. I'm just so sorry people have gotten away with murder.
Ellen DeGeneres claims that she got thrown out of Hollywood for being mean and toxic. How's it going today, folks? Hope you're having a great day. So Ellen DeGeneres is signing up for a new Netflix special, dropping comedy routines this fall, where she's kind of trying to make light of her cancellation. So I'm sure, as most of you folks know, Ellen DeGeneres, Dory. Back in 2020, several employees came out about their mistreatment behind the scenes of her TV show, The Ellen DeGeneres Show, which changed this once extremely happy and positive host to kind of a wreck. After her show took a 43% decline after these allegations about toxic work environment. So Ellen was in LA this week doing some stand-up, which some reporters had attended, and apparently it sold out to around 200 people. She ended up addressing her leaving her famed talk show, The Ellen DeGeneres Show, which came to an end in 2022 in the heels of the claims from her former staff saying that the workplace was a nightmare. So in Ellen's new stand-up, she made jokes like, "What else can I tell you? Oh yeah, I got kicked out of show business. There's no mean people in show business." Saying, "The hate went on for a long time and I would try to avoid looking at the news. The be kind girl wasn't kind. That was the headline. I became this one-dimensional character who gave stuff away and danced up steps. Would a mean person dance up steps? Had I ended my show by saying go f yourself, people would have been pleasantly surprised." Ellen also made this crack at one point, saying that this was actually the second time she's been kicked out of showbiz, referring to the backlash she got in the 90s when she came out.
I'm gay.
The stand-up comedian ended up coming out back in April of 1997 in Time magazine saying, "Yep, I'm gay," claiming that her coming out actually caused her to lose sponsors. So anyway, after making that joke, she said, "I mean, I'm old and gay," possibly using her sexual orientation during this stand-up to balance out some of the blows of these allegations. And I mean, while she was making fun of this whole ordeal, she ended up getting really serious at various moments in the set, saying that the aftermath took a toll on her ego and self-esteem, noting that people in Hollywood either love you or hate you, and that it's the hate that often outweighs the love. Continuing by saying, "Honestly, I'm making jokes about what happened to me, but it was so devastating. I just hated the way the show ended. I love that show so much, and I just hated that the last time people would see me is that way." But I mean, people like me grew up on Ellen, although now being an adult, I don't hold people to such colossally high standards. Back when I was young, I thought Ellen could do no wrong. I mean, you'd think somebody would be more careful with their staff and how they treated each other, and even how she treated her staff, based off the fact that she literally profits off this brand of be kind. Like, the whole thing is be kind to people. I'm such a happy and positive person. So let's actually rewind to the times that she was actually being accused by her staff of living a nightmare on the Ellen Show. So staff anonymously came out saying things like, "That be kind bullshit only happens when the cameras are on. It's all for show. I know they give money to people and help them out, but it's for show." A black woman who used to work on the Ellen DeGeneres Show told BuzzFeed News she experienced racist comments, action, and microaggressions during her year and a half as an employee. She said when she was hired, a senior level producer told her and another black employee, "Oh wow, you both have box braids. I hope we don't get you confused." And at a work party, she said, one of the main writers told her, "I'm sorry, I only know the names of the white people who work here." And another coworker awkwardly laughed it off instead of coming to her defense. In April, Variety reported that employees were distressed and outraged by top-level producers who didn't communicate details about their job and pay at the beginning of the coronavirus pandemic. DeGeneres' former bodyguard also recently said that he had negative experiences with her at the 2014 Oscars, calling the TV host treatment of others demeaning. The 2014 Oscars being when this iconic photo was taken. Look at that smile. There's pure evil behind that. So on top of the oodles of allegations, I mean, there's just too many to even list off. There was even a bunch of employees fired for crazy allegations. Dozens of former Ellen Show employees say executive producers engaged in rampant sexual misconduct and harassment, saying that they had a reputation for being handsy with women, and even solicited oral sex at a work party. So Ellen ended up issuing several apologies over the period of 2020. One saying, "I'm a multi-layered person and I try to be the best I can be, and I try to learn from my mistakes. I'm hearing that some people felt that I wasn't kind or too short with them or too impatient. I apologize to anybody if I've hurt your feelings in any way." So I mean, obviously all that stuff is extremely terrible, but it would be a disservice to blow over all the good things Ellen actually did on her TV show, even if it was just for the public eye. Ellen was known for being quite generous on her show, so two things can be true at once. Her philanthropic endeavors included donating millions of dollars to help fight hunger, fight cancer, and ending bullying. She launched the Small Change campaign with Ben Affleck that contributes to fighting hunger throughout the United States. I mean, if you watch The Ellen Show, you know on behalf of The Ellen Show, they've donated a lot of checks to people that are in serious need of it. That is a good aspect of The Ellen Show, regardless of all the crap that went on and all the dark moments. So anyway, it should be interesting to see Ellen DeGeneres' stand-up here returning in the fall. I mean, it's clear that the public is pretty in favor of not liking Ellen, especially after this new stand-up defending herself. One person saying Ellen would do this after she fired people. If you watched her show long enough, and I did, you saw her on occasion be needlessly unkind to guests. It was uncomfortable to watch. She didn't have to sign an NDA that kept her from saying it out loud, unlike her employees, referring to her statements on her stand-up. Respect your employees. Ugh. Ellen DeGeneres returns to play victim in new stand-up comedy set list for her biggest fans. Has she really learned nothing? So yeah, I think it's going to be quite the long journey for Ellen to try to redeem herself and do these apology circuits. Like, you portrayed yourself as this really nice TV show host, and then the ugly came out. Once you break the trust of your viewers, it's going to take a long road of mending. It should be interesting to see where things go from here. Anyway, that's it for today, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys know the drill. Ta-ta for now.